Thanks, Pete. First guy I'm going to talk about is Bradley Roby. Bradley Roby is an athlete, corner for us from Peachtree Ridge High School. Go back. Peachtree Ridge High School, from Cameron Hayward School. Very good athlete, very fast kid, vertical, close to 40, so he can run and he can jump. Really did not start playing defense until this year. Was a receiver that came up to camp for us. We put him at corner because we felt that he had the intangibles to be a very good corner. And Coach Ballard, his high school coach, went back, put him at corner all year, and the kid fell in love with the position. So his recruitment started to open back up with a lot of schools because he started being a corner. Anytime you get a big, tall corner that is athletic like that, there's a lot of people that want it. So we're very excited about Bradley. I'll show some clips here on Bradley. Again, like I said, you can see his speed on a lot of these things. Has great ball skills with all of his receiver background. Good thing about Bradley, too, he's a very good student. He's a 3.7 with a 27 on the ACT. He's a very intelligent kid. Kind of, talking with those guys down there, the one thing that Bradley never came off the field. He still played receiver for him, plus played corner, was a punt returner, was a kick returner for him. Also has a chance to play basketball a little bit. I don't think he played this year, but is also a track athlete. These guys have a chance. Their 4x1 team has a chance to get into the 40s, 40 point seconds. So they're very excited about that. As you can see, he has a lot of good hips, good feet. Okay, next guy I'm going to talk about is Verlon Reed. Verlon Reed, we're very excited about, a very local kid here from Marion Franklin. We consider Verlon as an athlete. Okay, Verlon can do a lot of different things, which he did for Marion Franklin. Played quarterback for him, played receiver for him early in the season, and also played DB for him. We kind of feel that Verlon can fit any of those spots for us. So we're going to move Verlon around a whole lot to see where Verlon fits for us. Okay, and wherever he fits is where we're going to keep him. Okay, so we expect a lot of things out of Verlon. It's good to get, again, a kid, again, here locally from the city. But Verlon did a lot, for Marion Franklin. As you talk to everybody at Marion Franklin, he's a great leader for them. He was always the guy that was first in the meeting room and last in the meeting room. You'll see on these clips, you'll see him again playing defense here. You'll see him at quarterback. You'll see him at DB. The thing about Verlon, too, is the thing that we don't know is how big Verlon's going to get. Every time we see Verlon, he seems to be getting bigger. He's legit 6'3", about 200 pounds. Again, he has the room the frame to put on some more weight. Here you'll see him at corner. Very good speed, a track kid for them, playing basketball for Marion Franklin right now. It's a very good team. I think they're going to have a chance to win their side of the division, to play Northland in the C-League Championship. Okay, any questions on Bradley or Verlon?
You call him Bradley, if you played receiver before, does he have to put him on the physical side of playing defense along with his cover skills?
No, I think, he's a physical runner, as you can see. The thing about it, and that's what you kind of look at. If you're going to try a guy on defense, you try to see what type of runner he is. He was always a physical runner. Plus he did play defense. I mean, we just grabbed a couple clips off of here. But you see him playing defense coming up, smacking guys too. So I think he has it. He has it already.
What is it about him switching the corner that made y'all interested, whereas at wide receiver, he wasn't getting that much interest?
You talking about Bradley?
Yeah, Bradley.
Really, again, just his size. You know, you see a kid that is a 6-foot kid, you know, we already had our guys at receiver that we were looking at. So we just looked at him as a corner. You know, when he came up to camp, he worked that corner. So he did the things that we kind of liked that corner. You know, and then, like I said, the kid started liking the position, and his heart started getting into it, so he started playing it a little bit more and started playing a little bit better. So he has all the tools to do it. You know, like I said, he just had to get his heart into it and wanted to do it.
Verlon's been pretty adamant about wanting to start a quarterback. Is it hard when you have a kid that comes in, you can play a number of positions, but he's setting on one?
I think, again, it's kind of what has been written, you know, on him, because we have kind of always told him that, you know, that he's going to do a lot of things for us. I think in his heart, down the road, I think he would love to be that, you know, but again, it's just like a lot of kids who come here who, you know, had their mindset on position that has changed. I think Verlon's one of those kids because, again, we don't know what he's going to be, but we know he's going to be something for us.
How much did Cam and Cam's family help play a role in Bradley?
Very much so. Charlotte is actually best friends with Bradley's mother, you know, so those two always talked, and it was really at the banquet, you know, that Charlotte kind of had a vision that Bradley fits in here, you know, so she kind of called Tress, you know, and kind of put her 2 cents in with what she thought that, you know, Bradley would be. But again, we were already recruiting Bradley from camp, you know, but Charlotte, again, is a strong-willed person that is going to put her 2 cents in it, and that's exactly what she did.
Verlon's mentioned Troy Smith as a guy that he looked up to and likes following in his steps. Do you see any similarities in his game, maybe what Troy would have been in high school?
Again, I wasn't here when Troy was coming out of high school, but again, I think Verlon is a leader. You know, from what I know of Troy and what Troy became, I think Verlon is a very good leader for their team, like Troy was for our team, and a very athletic kid. You know, you look at Troy probably could have played a lot of the positions for us, you know, and I see Verlon as the same way.